Hello dear viewers, I am Khan Bahadur, Assistant Professor of Statistics, and you are watching a video from my YouTube channel Statistics by Khan. Dear viewers, I hope all of you will be doing great. Dear viewers, this YouTube channel Statistics by Khan has been created for basic statistics with a view to help the beginner students of statistics, the researchers of all fields, and other learners of basic statistics. I have also a Facebook page and group with the same name, Statistics by Khan. You can visit them for steps related to basic statistics. Dear viewers, for better understanding of concepts in my video, I would recommend you to watch the full video. After watching the full video, I assure you, you will understand the concepts very clearly. Dear viewers, today's lecture is about the computation of arithmetic mean from continuous group data. So let's start the lecture. Suppose we have a data set that is related to weights of apples. Let's know about some terms which are very specific to continuous group data. This is called class. From 65 to 84, this is one of the classes. This is also class, this is also class, this is also class or group, this is also, all of them are classes. Now, this class is starting from 65 and ending by 84. Similarly, the second class is starting from 85 and ending with 104 and so on. Now, this value, in this class, this value, this smaller value is called lower class limit, and this value is called upper class limit. Similarly, for the second class, this is the lower class limit and this is the upper class limit. For the third class, 105 is the lower class limit and 124 is the upper class limit, and so on. Now, the distance from the lower limit to the upper limit is called class interval. The gap or the distance or the difference from lower limit to the upper limit is called class interval. I will take the class interval from the very last class. The distance from here till here is called class interval. This is also called class width. And the third name for this is class height. What do the classes show? The minimum weight of an apple which is possible is 65, and the maximum weight for an apple, the possible maximum weight for an apple is 204. All the apples are lying between these two values. That any apple might be 65 or above, and any apple that might be 204 or below. So now let's look at the first class from 65 to 84. What does it mean? Its frequency is 9. It means that 9 apples are having weight 65 or above, 84 or below. There are 9 apples whose weights are between 65 to 84. Similarly, there are 10 apples whose weights are from 85 to 104, and there are 17 apples whose weights are between 105 to 124, both inclusive. Okay, so 9 is the frequency of this class, 10 is the frequency of the second class, 17 is the frequency of the third class, and so on. They are called class frequencies. This is the frequency of the first class, this is the frequency of the second class, and this is the frequency of the last class. Now, when we were discussing arithmetic mean from individual data, so in that case, the formula was, when the data was a sample from a population, so the formula for the arithmetic mean was x bar summation xi divided by n. And when we were computing arithmetic mean from discrete data. So the formula for the arithmetic mean was summation fx divided by summation f. If we look at both of the formulas, so x is lying over there. But if we focus upon our data set, so there is no x. So do remember one thing, that in continuous group data, we can't see x directly because the classes contain more than one value. So apparently we can't see any x, but for the determination of x, we are finding which is called class marks or class midpoints. Class marks or class midpoints. This is one name, and for the same thing, another name is class midpoints. So either name we can use. Okay. And its notation is x. So now to find x, we can find x by this procedure. We will add these two values, the lower limit and the upper limit, and divide it by 2. So we will get the corresponding answer. If we add them and divide it by 2, so we will get 74.5. Similarly, to find x for the second class, we will add these two values, the lower limit and the upper limit of the class divided by 2. And in this case, we will get 94.5. Similarly, if you do the same procedure for the next class, so we will get 134.5. For the next class, we will get 154.5. And for the final class, we will get 194.5. So now these are the midpoints and they are being considered as values of x. So now we have f, we have x. So in these two formulas, the second one is appropriate formula for this case. So to apply the second formula, we need the multiplication of f and x. So for this purpose, we are finding fx. We will multiply this value of x with the corresponding frequency. Similarly, we will multiply this 94.5 by the corresponding frequency and so on. We will multiply these two and write the answer over here. We will multiply these two and we'll write the answer over here. And similarly for all of the values. Now, when we multiply 9 by 74.5, so we get 670.5. Similarly, when we multiply 10 by 94.5, so we get 945. And finally, when we multiply 5 with 194.5, so we get 972.5. Okay, so these are all the multiplications required. Okay, now if we add them all we will get 73.50. If we add them all, these frequencies, so we will get 60, because the number of apples is 60. So now, according to this formula, we need two quantities. One is summation fx, which is this one. The other one is summation f, which is this one. So plugging these values in that formula, we get the required arithmetic mean. And x bar will finally come. So this is the arithmetic mean of this data set, and specific and in general, this is the arithmetic mean from continuous group data. So that's all from my side for today's lecture. Thank you for watching the video.